Happy Thumbs Gaming. Booyakashaw.
Hey everybody, it's Brian with HappyThumbsGaming. Today we've got another LEGO Harry Potter years 5 through 7 video for you. In fact, this one actually kicks off year 6, and it's level 7 called Out of Retirement Story. We're going to get a level trophy achievement for simply completing the level called Chair-ismatic. And we're also going to shoot for that true wizard requirement, which by our math should be right around that 80,000K. So here we are running right past the old Weasley shop, following our blue ghost stud trail. We're actually going to follow it all the way back on through. And check it out, we're in the leaky cauldron now. And woohoo, got to follow Nearly Headless Nick a little further and wait for it. Oh, to the yeah.
Huh? Huh?
Oh. Come on, your name is Harry, not Ralph. Alright, terrible joke. Here we go. We found ourselves right after an apparition jump. We are in this crazy little, neighborhood here. And we have basically got to make our way back through and split the wall open so that old Dumbledore can take us to, well, we're actually trying to find an old friend. And yeah, so to be completely honest with you, I was a little bit in a hurry here, and I didn't run down far enough. You can see I get to right to there, and I think that that's like as far as I can go down, so I figure that whatever has to be done up in this upper left-hand corner, which is not the case at all. In fact, we do find a nice little ride over here that we're going to take for a little cruise around the whole block here, but I find myself getting stuck up against the wall, and I don't get very far, so here we go, meep, meep, and ready to, oh, and that's the extent of our little Jollivant. But, all right, at this point, I finally realize, okay, there's got to be more to this area than just this upper left area, so let's go down to the far right. Well, wait a minute, we got to see what this statue is first. There's a whole bunch of these little, like, troll statues that we're finding all over the place, little gnomes, garden gnomes. And let's go ahead and address these flying birds real quick, too. Everybody notice what happens? These birds fly off, and all of a sudden a stud kind of falls out from their undercarriage, which is a little bit questionable if you're asking me, but I guess nobody really did ask, so we'll move along now. Now, once you get to this gate, you're going to notice that there, just to the left, there is some of those green tentacly-like arm claw things, so we're going to have to use Loomis to go ahead and remove them, and look at that, we've got a bunch of bricks we can build up into an apparition point. So, booyakashow, we do a little teleportation here from one pad to another, and all of a sudden we find ourselves with a silver lock. So switch on over to the old Reducto, that's right, and bust open that silver. And oh, look at that, there goes another one of those birds, and he's got something a little flashy. Oh, it's got to be that must mean the cauldron is nearby. We can see he's got one of those little serpent teeth or serpent tooths. And all right, here we go. We got some need for our other character here. We have to lift up this wheelbarrow with one of our characters and then use Leviosa on this faucet over here to go ahead and make the water travel down the hose all the way through. So yeah, we need some help here. Dumbledore, you can't do it on your own. I know you think you're the greatest wizard of all time, but come on, let's bring in old Harry and maybe he can help us out. Look at me, I'm trying to beat the clock here. I'm like, all right, if I start it and then I move really fast, I can, nope. Need your buddy. So at this point I kind of realize, okay, we need to get Harry in here. And how are we going to do that? There's got to be a way to do it. And so I move on over. No, garage door requires 2 people again too. So this is definitely a moment of twosies here. And all right, no, can't bust open the gate. How are we going to do this? It's got to be a way. Oh, well, there's an old John Deere in need of repair over here, but we don't have the needed, well, no, or do we? No, we certainly don't. All right, let's move on back. It's got to be in this yard. If I'm being completely honest with you, it's over in the yard. We got to get back over there. Come on, Dumbledore. He's got to bust open the gate and let Harry in for this little, well, we got to double team this stuff here. Teamwork makes the dream work. Isn't that what they say? All right, so finally I'm getting over here. Oh, right. Check it out. It had something to do with that lawnmower. All we had to do was give it the old zapperoonie, and it did your chores for you. Look at that. No more needing to mow the yard. All right, now we can see we have to lift up. There we go. We got it. But I'm going to switch characters because I want to see what's going on here. So I move my character in action down to the lower section here. Lift that wheelbarrow up, and look at that. Oh, it's raining. Oh, wait a minute. That's an awkward-looking flower. That's just only to further prove that there must be a cauldron nearby. So we've got the flower, and we got the serpent's tooth. And let's see, what do we got here? We've got, Wingardium Leviosa will build up a little bird bath. Oh, it brings in the bird. Oh, look at that. We've got two. Oh, there's the third item right there. So we are good to go. We just need the stinking cauldron. And what's this? Oh, that hood puked out some parts. Blech. Oh, it's a cauldron. Woohoo. So we slam dunk that flower. We're going to go ahead and dunk them bones, them skeleton bones. And, oh, we got the old tooth, too. Make sure you brush your teethies. Oh, that's right. Once you slam it on there, you got to take a drink. Sip in on the scissor. What do we got? All right, we are super strong now, but what do we got to use? Oh, it turns out, look at that. There's a strong door, or a strong handle on the front door of the building here. So we're going to go ahead and spam. We're going to rip it open and go ahead and head on inside. And ooh, look at this. It's Horace Slughorn's house. And if we can remember from the book or the movie, depending on which one you indulged in, you will find that old Slughorn is hiding inside. But hey, rather than me ruin it for you, let's watch a quick cutscene.
Huh?
All right, well, now we have control of Slughorn, the pajama version. And looks like he's going to a pajama jammy jam, man. But we got to clean this place up. We kind of made a mess of this little flat here. So we're going to go ahead and clean some things up. And along the way, we actually need to find these 3 portraits so we can place them in their proper spots over on the wall here on the mantle. So the first one can be found by rearranging the table in the back of the room using Leviosa to clean up the table. And second one can be found on the right-hand side. We're actually going to use the broom that has randomly appeared in the room after finding that first one. Now the third one is going to be in the very back of the area. It actually happens after you do the second one. So it's kind of like, you know, a domino effect here. We got to do the onesies, then the twosies, then the threesies. And look at that. We're going to go ahead and lift that chandelier up, which gives us the third and final one. And all right.
Huh?
have to admit this was one of my most anticipated parts of the game, having rewatched the movie recently and trying to reacclimate myself with all the character names and areas of the wonderful world of Potter. And when this came on during the movie, I was like, oh, I can't wait. That's going to be awesome. I'm curious to see how they do it. And it's pretty cool, I have to be honest. The old Weasley shop is pretty awesome. And we can see we actually need to make our way upstairs. That's kind of the objective to start things off. And although we got a little bit of a funny angle taking out this third flying saucer, we got to go ahead and remove all three. And look at that. The local wizard here actually removes the staircase. I'm sure that was somebody of importance that I'm just not recognizing, but we'll figure that out at some point during the comments. But once we get to the top of the stairs, we're going to have to use Leviosa to open up the old clown mouth. And that's going to actually reveal a bullseye. Hit that target, and it's going to give us a little bit of a teleportation tent thing. I don't know if this is one of those the things that Malfoy uses. Well, Draco Malfoy, that is. There's one in the room of requirement. What are they called? I can't think of the name. It's one of those the relocation boxes. I can't. Oh, come on, Brian. Remember it. We just watched. I'm just bragging about how I remember all this stuff. And anyhow, well, there's a Weasley box over on the right-hand side, whichever those little tents are called, and we're going to actually have to go through that and manipulate the old firework to go ahead and find its way to the far corner. And once we get it locked up, here we go, move it to the bottom right. Come on, go further down, Brian. Come on, you got it. Right down there. Oh, right. Yeah, it's a weird little funny angle, but look at that. It's gone now. So we've attached it. It's blown up, and what'd it do? There it goes. Booyakashow. It finally blew up. It took a second. That was weird. But, ooh, it dropped this box, which we can go ahead and lift up and stack on top of this other box. And, oh, what's this? It's some sort of, well, oh, whatever it is, it just found the way out. So, woo to the who. We'll go ahead and follow those blue stud. Well, that blue stud. Oh, psh. Well, would you look at that? Level complete! Free play unlocked! Booyakashow! We also got that trophy achievement for completing the level called Chair-ismatic. And that's a little bit of a play on words for when we found old Slughorn in that big old reclining chair in the first scene there. But, oh, to the yeah, we got that gold brick for completing the level, and we fell short of that true wizard requirement, which was quite alright, because we'll come back with our red brick stud multiplier on in our free play. But, uh-oh, you know what this screen means? That's going to wrap it up for LEGO Harry Potter years 5 through 7, where we completed the level Out of Retirement Level 7 Story. And, yeah, we're actually going to keep on keeping on here with these stories and hopefully make it all the way through so we can start that free play and get all those house crests and, of course, students in peril and any of those true wizard requirements that we did not fulfill, which so far I don't think we've gotten any yet. But that's kind of by design. But, oh, to the if you guys have any questions, comments like that, head on over to Facebook, Twitter, or simply comment, vote, subscribe down below. HappyThumbsGaming.com is available for your viewing pleasure as well. And keep in mind that we also have other social pages too. So look down in the video description, click the link that's right for you, follow, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. And as for me, that's going to do it for now. I got some more audio to cut for the next level. So, all right, as always, until next time, see ya!